Hello everyone and welcome to Lewis News, and in today's video we are going to be talking about the release date of your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, formerly known as Spider-Man Freshman Year. So yes, happy Christmas everyone. Hopefully everyone is having a good festive season. We haven't got that much news over this Christmas period, and this usually is a dry period for Spider-Man news, but luckily we do have something to talk about. Disney actually released a slate of releases for theatrical movies and Disney Plus shows that they are going to be bringing out next year. And obviously your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man is a slated show for 2024. So did they announce a official release date for the show and for episode 1? No, they did not, which is really unfortunate. Now, does this mean that there is a potential that the show gets pushed back, which is what we're really going to be talking about today? Then the answer could possibly be yes. We know that they've kept this show very under wraps, and we also know that they've been working on it for a fair few years, which means that yes, they are putting a lot of effort into this Spider-Man Disney Plus show. So are they willing to push it back a year to make sure it's at the highest quality? I'd say they probably are. And usually shows and movies that don't get official release dates usually mean that they're basically is room to push it back, because if you give something a release date and then you go back on that release date, then it's, you know, it kind of seems a bit wishy-washy from the studio. It kind of looks a bit like the studio doesn't know what they're doing, so they're probably holding out on an official release date because it could come in early 2024, but it also could come very late in 2024, and at the very worst case scenario, we'd get it in early 2025. So I think that's probably why they're holding out on a release date. If you remember, they did the same thing for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. They said forever that it was coming out in fall 2023, and they said that for 3 years that it was coming out in the fall. They were confident that it would come out in the fall. Obviously, it ended up being October 20th, but obviously they didn't announce October 20th because just in case anything went wrong, they needed to go back, they needed to do reworking, they needed to patch something, they needed to make some big changes. They could go back and make those changes, maybe release it a few months later in the winter, or possibly release it in early 2025. And I think the same thing is happening here. So yes, Disney have come out and given us an official slate of releases for their upcoming projects, which includes things like Echo, The First Omen, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Inside Out 2, Deadpool, and a bunch of other stuff that Disney is doing next year. However, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man and a bunch of Star Wars stuff, by the way, have not got release dates. And that also includes X-Men 97 as well, which is also a highly anticipated animated Disney Plus show coming out next year too. So all of these different things don't have release dates, and it's probably because just in case they need to work on it, they need to change something, they can go back and they can do it. So don't panic. It's still probably going to come out next year, but just know it's quality control. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe so you can stay up to date with all the latest Spider-Man news. We cover everything from the games, the movies, and the shows, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully everyone has a fantastic Christmas, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Take care, and peace.